And, I don't know anything about Arizona law, but I'm wondering, since she's already been convicted of 3 or 4 lifetime sentences in Idaho, when this is all done, I don't know whether she'll stay in Arizona or go back to Idaho. I know in Idaho, the death sentence was taken off the table. That was part of the negotiation. But in Arizona, it is on the table. So I'm sure that after the trial, whatever the sentencing is, if she gets a death sentence, I would think she would stay in Arizona, but I don't know for sure if that's what it's going to be. So interesting. It'll be very interesting. And I think I don't know how they're gonna work it. I know in Idaho, there were places for the regular citizens to come in and watch the trial, and people were getting there, 2 days in advance and camping out overnight so they would get a seat in the courtroom. And, here I am in Arizona. I live in Maricopa County, and so I think I might try to get a seat, and if they're gonna let normal old citizens come in and watch, I'm gonna try and go there. So, hey, Lauren Matthias, if you need a place to stay when you come in, I got extra bedrooms down here. So, yeah. And, Beth of True Crime, Mormon True Crime, Beth's probably going to be following it. And, if you, well, she's in Mesa as well. So I don't think that'll be a problem. But yeah, it's going to be really fascinating. I'm sure Nate will be here, covering it. And, it's just amazing how the justice system works. And when I did my interview with Megan, I love how she really emphasized the fact that the court has a system and they work by law, and you can only do so much, right? So you have to just take and go with the flow with who do they have the most evidence on. And you can't go with speculation, you can't go on hearsay. You have to have really true evidence. And so there's a lot of things that I know people try to armchair quarterback, right? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't, because Megan and I were talking, and it's like, Melanie Gibb, people have said, why hasn't she been arrested? She knows more than she's saying. And then Zulema, who was Alex Cox's wife, did she know more? And why aren't they arresting her? And then the niece, Melanie, that was the ex-wife of Brandon Brudeau, I think that's his name. Why isn't she being brought in? And who knows? I don't know. Maybe with the Arizona people in the Arizona trial, it will go on.